This is Dan Max, the trading agent. This is a stock trading and recap channel that I wanted to share to the masses. In a probability game, there's no certainty. Here are my insights and predictions. Hello, everybody. This is Dan Max at eXp Realty, aka the trading agent, doing a video for somebody who's a member of our Discord board who owns gold and silver. Iliswalom 225. This is for you, buddy. He owns gold and GDX, so let's break it down. GLD daily chart, clearly downtrend. We're at it. This circle, old uptrend, right in this area. This red box, it's on my other computer drawn too. That's another resistance area. Keep that in mind. We are at resistance. I would like to see the breakout. As you can tell, like the volumes have been dying as the further we get, and so I'd like to see an explosion up to break out and confirm the moves. I always show people the monthly on gold when they start hating on it, and it's a monster cup and handle with the head and shoulders bottom, and we're in the handle line. In the volume here, you can see it just dying. At some point, it will break the Fuke out. The upside targets are a lot higher. As you can see with the monthly, I've got the 269s, the 2 times the cup depth. That's a lot of room. And, the longer, I say in other videos, the longer something bases and consolidates, the longer and the bigger the move that should follow. Well, you do the math here. 9 years, that's a big move. But people forget that gold went from 40 to a buck 80, buck 85, and then it consolidated for 8 years. So gold ran up with the SPY in the previous decade, and I guess 2 decades ago. Fuck, I'm getting old. But yeah, it can move. It's not always correlated to the SPY. It doesn't move 1 and 1. People say, oh, if gold's going up, the market's going down. It's not that cut and dry. Let's just call it what it is. I do like how on the monthly you're making higher lows, and as you can see, we're right at the downtrend line. If it breaks, it's good to go. Keep it real simple. Trail your stops. The Feds hate gold, but at some point they have to let things go. We talked about the dollar in the previous video tonight, how it may be breaking out. If this is the dollar milkshake theory where all hard assets and the dollar rise because global currencies are dog shit, I could see gold rising and the dollar rising because people are looking for somewhere safe to go. And let's end on the GDX because those are your 2 biggest holdings and you had questions about. GDX broke the downtrend. Very clear here. We're over the 200-day. We had a head and shoulders bottom. Hopefully you're around when I was screaming buy at 31 a couple weeks ago. It looks good. We're popping nicely. I can't say enough about loving the fit, the head and shoulders bottoms. I'm a big fan of those. They definitely shake out weak hands. We're coming into the fibs here. I apologize, this is not perfect, but yeah, the 618 is going to be 35 area, 36 area is going to be interesting. And again, I always tell people zoom out first to see where you come from to where you're going. People don't realize the GDX is still relatively cheap to where gold was. If you put gold at 180s, we're currently in the 174s, and that's when the GDX was in the 50s and 60s. We're still at 35. We're almost half off while gold is back near the highs. I know the share numbers are different, but it's still relatively cheap in my mind. You can see on the monthly chart as well, there's a downtrend. We're hopefully going to test that. That's where that 36 area comes into play. We got a nice little wedgie coming on here. It's one of those things where it's been lagging for so long that it just makes sense. Typically, that's funny is when gold was rising in the 2000s, even with the bear market, 2009 to 2011, the GDX went ape shit. And I'm not calling for a bear market yet in the regular market, SPY and NASDAQ and all that, but people have to remember, money doesn't just disappear. It goes places. So if they're selling something, that means they're buying something. So keep that in mind, my friend. If money rotates into these miners and gold, keep in mind that the GDX is not a huge market. So if a ton of money comes screaming into it, it can go ballistic. as you can see, I mean, it went from 18 up to 67 in 2 years. I mean, that to me seems slow compared to what the gold price should be doing. Because if we look at gold breaking out of a big cup and handle for the monthly, where does the GDX lie? You know, where could that go? You mean, you do the math. I mean, I don't know. GDX 100 seems possible. You pull out some of these other miners, you're going to be liking what you see. So anyway, I figure I would do that for you, man. Thanks for the love on Discord and the subscribe or follow. If you got questions, we'll see you in Discord room. Later. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like the content. Also smash the like button, share with your friends, and add a comment. If there's a topic or stock you'd like me to give you insight about, let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer your question. Thanks.